Game 1, map 1, about to start. Team Liquid versus T1. Let's go ahead and jump into Lotus. For now, very quiet, very slow start. xcrit just inching forward, trying to see if there's going to be any forward aggression coming out of B. A couple eyes pushing over here towards the C site. Star going to be sent down. Carpe ready to swing the corner. Does he send the flash first, or just should be a dry peek? Yes. We'll just go ahead, pop the Nebula, drop that one. He's going to move forward.
And T1, they're in no rush to enter into C. They want to find reactions. They're going to draw out that smoke, and that lets them know, okay, enough attention draw to B site. We should be able to enter onto C, but Yampi, he's going to get backed out by that Trailblazer.
Fault line goes through. He's going to pull back over towards Waterfall, now shifting back over onto the site itself, and this is drawing a hefty amount of rotations here. Izu, though, not that far forward, so isn't really scouting much of A at all. T1 still going to be rotating off C, just suspecting that they've drawn attention. Already Team Liquid, as we were kind of seeing versus Fancy United, very fast to make the call to rotate off, and right now they have the right read.
Yeah, and Yampi pushes out as well. This is 100% confirmed for Team Liquid. The only thing worried about is, of course, that lurk coming in from Obscura. Keep our eyes on that on the minimap.
Flash didn't find anything. Keiko making his way down. Drop paint shells has been burned, but he still has that Sheriff in hand, so damage can be dealt. Plant now going to be coming through, and actually the bite into the back. Rossi managing to find the enemy raise. The first kill now coming through. Carpe rushing forward in towards the smoke, helps find Mystic, but then Enzo takes him down. Saya player.
One enemy remaining.
Over by stairs, 14 HP. Enzo with the Sheriff in a 1v3. Might just be able to make this happen, but needs to find some headshots, but that damage is just too much to deal with. Rossi will pick up 3, try to fast track that Viper's Pit.
So they didn't hesitate. That was the biggest thing they would have been worried about. They're able to power through using the double guiding lights to make sure that they have an advantageous fight. Good cover from Rossi on the tree side, making sure that the spike gets planted and it's safe for the time being, and then they have the numbers advantage.
Guardians have definitely been kind of flavor of the tournament, but look at this stat. Everybody around the corner. xcrit still going to be able to come away with 1. Takes a bit of damage, but it's nothing that that Carpe can't heal.
Really good shot from Yampi as well. T1 kind of getting funneled into the B side for the time being. Not sure if they're quite aware of it. Izu has some suspicion, but doesn't want to peek out too far.
Still holding on to that Marshall, but Izu not giving him the right call, pushing over here towards this A site, where the rotations are now starting to come through. So Team Liquid, once again, will be able to get themselves into a decent spot. Just given the weaponry, it still is very much stacked against them. Yampi still creeping forward, trying to see if there's anybody lurking back out here over towards that attacker spawn. But so far, that Marshall is going to take a while before he starts finding any value.
Yeah, now all 3 members stacked, but T1, they look fairly content to just commit to this since they have the numbers advantage. Got to make sure they don't drop any free weapons.
Oh, bite down into the center, and Saya player able to clean him up. Rossi will find Nats. Now it's all on Yampi, out of range. So Trademark not going to get the spot.
All right, so number 1 Marshall player.
No one has their eyes trained over into this position, and that means that Saya player does get caught off guard. So far, weapon can just be recovered here. Shot flying, gets the shot, looks for another one there, but Yampi coming away with 2 kills. Will do a bit of damage here to the side of T1. In the end, just going to be losing out on, I believe, a Sheriff or a Ghost, as well as a Spectre. Here we go, the fun begins.
All right, okay, I love it. I love the confidence. I mean, again, this is what a lot of people said he would be brought on for. Even though you have a player like Saya player, you have more options for the operator. Use it on attack. You're at the chamber anyway. I mean, you got to push out and get the long-range duels at some point.
I mean, Nat's kind of nearby. Was over at stairs, and oh, I think he might have just caught that barrel swinging out. So will pull back away. Also has a weapon that needs to be respected.
Well, holding that tree, of course, you can damage through the door and the wall here for the ult orb. So Enzo just going to block off that side, leave the main entrance to his teammates.
Oh, Izu watching from behind, just that Sheriff in hand. Not going to find too much there, but there's jump forward. Shows up from side player, finds Enzo. Tree now going to be opened up. Yampi arrives, gets himself situated at backside. Just taking their time committing forward. They open the door, they start pushing up. Flash goes in, not going to find anything as Yampi has swapped over inside center site. Rossi catches Nats, trying to push down from stairs. Saya player, Guardian in hand, takes out Yampi and Mystic. Uh-oh. TP's up on top of the box, and the headshot is instantly found. That means it's just Keiko needs to try to hold on to this Vandal.
Keiko just gonna wait, see if he can get a cheeky kill.
Got him.
Does he have an exit?
Does find one. Rossi, though, wrapping around from behind. does manage to survive, so they take away all of the weaponry here from Team Liquid. Cost-wise, T1 looking damn good so far.
And I love this play, right? You suspect that there could be spam coming through, so you blast pack in through the door, not trying to get far, but you're trying to get up in the sky so that you don't just get sprayed down. You're able to shoot off that showstopper. Really heads-up play here from Saya player and the team. Team Liquid had an interesting choice. You know, they activated the revolving door on C side just to make sure that T1 stays on A, but it didn't do much damage.
Aftershock sent Saya player near back rubble, but they should know he's still going to be in this location. Marshals, the main firepower that they have, so Widely still just have to try to back away.
Oh, and Izu's already drawing so much attention, right? He puts up those fake smokes on the side of C. He's still watching on the lurk. They're not only relying on the trademark. Izu could do a lot of damage here against Team Liquid on the back.
Triple push now through tree. Still watching from behind. Secure Edge is staring down towards stairs with that operator in hand. Has that trademark set up behind him. No real way around that one. So plant coming through. Shock dart's not going to do anything to dissuade. The opposite side of the box, so Carpe walks away unscathed.
And look at these angles they're holding as well. Everyone covering each other on multiple levels so they can always get the trade.
Oh. That flash finding Keiko, side player now trying to look to push the rope. Gets a little bit of damage across there. Enzo down to 14. He does fall, so Flawless not going to be coming through, but Isu holds the baby door. The push out of the smoke from Rossi is good. Catches the enemy Sova, and T1 will now move up 4-0.
Rossi even goes for the fake revolving door, try to bait out anyone from baby door, and then he swings back out as well to get the last kill. I mean, these are layers on layers of the post plant, and Team Liquid, they're going to have to start talking to figure out how they break through this.
I'm surprised to not see a timeout call here from Emil, but likely going to wait and see if they can win out this round. See if the team can make the proper adjustments themselves, and that's already a good start. Mystic just spraying through, managing to find Execurate, and that puts the operator down on the floor.
Yeah, Execurate suspecting someone might cross on the ground, but wasn't quite ready for the shadow step, and it's a good first step here for Team Liquid.
Gonna shift back over here towards A, but Keiko now, he's posted up with the operator. This could be bad as they swing it, nearly gets the collat, but Rossi will be taking down his first death of the game.
Yeah, so they wanted to just regain some control. Wasn't quite suspecting the operator, though. Now they know, and they do damage with it.
Push up to the corner, and somehow Enzo gets that kill. The headshot comes through, and Carpe is a little bit too whiffy. Takes him down to 8, but can't find anything. Seems like now should be a flawless round here for the side of Team Liquid. Izu completely corralled, being surrounded, the paranoia connecting. Trying to play up here against the wall. The swing around is coming through as well. He's about to be attacked from behind. There's one, can't quite snap on for the second. Yampi will take him down, so a singular casualty here in the round, but the operator is recovered.
It does, right? Going for that aggressive rubble control, you have this composition. Oh, the nice ping on the recon as well.
Yep.
Everything working out. But that way they were able to hide the operator. So T1, they get drawn back in for some area control. Run right into the scopes of Keiko.
Very nicely done. Great aggression there from Liquid. It's like not going to be going for it again, though. I say that. Mystic, he's right back over the top. Shock Dart going to be sent in. Straight, yeah, seeing that jiggle peek. Signs not to try his luck again.
And Enzo took quite a bit, it seems, from Rossi as well, and that spam through back and forth, so he's on his back foot.
They're backing away. Dog will spot him out. Actually gets the daze, but Paint Shell stops him from pushing forward to try to find a punish.
Oh, Team Liquid's ready for this, so this is all planned out from Team Liquid, right? Force the rubble out, have the op and B so that they have to go at least check C, but now if they run into the nano swarms, they run into the fault line, once it comes back online, the aftershock available as well. It's going to be a lot of time spent.
Second shows up from side, but he's flashed. So much damage from the nano swarms in the net. Finds him, but Yuppie just guns down 4. I need to see that one again.
Look at this. They just all get stunned up at the entry.
Absolutely disgusting from Yuppie. Slamming him into the ground for a flawless round.
Thank you.
T1 now. First strings are just going to get tighter and tighter. As Liquid look to continue running this one back. Yampi, Rolling Thunder, very much online now.
Yeah, T1, good adjustment though. So they realize it's going to be the same set of abilities every time from Rubble. Draw the fault line, draw the paranoia, and instantly go to the other side. The thing is how prepared are they for that ultimate you mentioned, the Rolling Thunder?
Welcome to my world.
Okay, Cosmic Divide in with the pit. escorted forward. Boombot scouting for them just a bit, but now Rolling Thunder at the ready. Carpe relocating for just a brief moment. Spike now planted. Do they expect the angle is the question. Most of them pulling back out over towards Mound. Rolling Thunder going to go across. Catches onto two. Carpe knocked up out of the pit for a brief little moment. Mystic goes forward with the shorty in hand, managing to take him down. Now they're on the hunt though, trying to locate the rest of the team. Saya player playing a very close position, but Nats actually flushes him out. In the meantime though, Mystic taken down. Yampi shorty finds Izu. Rossi dead. The pit now dropped. Showstopper goes to Excurate. He gets annihilated. And with 3 players left standing, Liquid have plenty of time to get the defuse.
Kind of skirting around the outside, around the lower part of the site. Picks out Saya as well. Right here, just with the sprawl. Oh, saw the barrel.
I was curious about it. We cut away. I was going to say, I think Saya might show a little bit. Does end up getting taken down, and whoop. Try that again. It's fine.
Oh, well, I mean, Team Liquid definitely knows they haven't crossed yet, so.
He's continuing to push up.
I mean, if Team Liquid can win this round, yeah, that's the econ starting to crumble here for T1.
Ending ahead.
Sign player picked off. Fault line. Ending on a 1, Enzo just continuing to spam, and he gets Carpe through the wall.
Rossi only down to 24 as well.
Not going to be too concerned with going on a hunt, it would seem.
Yeah, I think they're happy with just how the overall
10
flow has
seconds
changed
left.
here. So while sure, you could do a little bit more economic damage, we'll see a couple members creeping out now at the very end. They're not going to greed too hard for it.
Oh,
all right, call's made.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think I want to push this angle anymore, says Nats. Swings out, and okay, well, Izu will be able to find him. The rest of the team not going to be able to push up, so they do manage to find a kill, but now we find ourselves tied up 4-4. The run back here from Team Liquid.
Now that does give him a lot of room to work with on C. He can buy a lot of time, still has a lockdown for the retake as well.
Fault line catching on to everyone. There's the ping. No one able to clear. Mystic dropping down low, tries to TP back out. Still someone in the open, but the punish was not available. Nade goes through, jump down, full flash out onto this Omen, but no one able to swing the corner now. Carpe going to be forced into the open, and that's just 2 kills instantly found for Team Liquid. The Saya player also falls. Excurate trying to get over here onto the far side of Rubble, try to get an angle. Yampi behind the box, but as he peeks, Keiko is already holding the line. Kill comes in, and Liquid now about to take the lead with 5 consecutive rounds won.
Yeah, and the scariest part here is I don't think they've spotted the operator on C either, so T1's in for a rude surprise in the coming rounds. This one's surely all but over.
And just sprays away. Enzo didn't even realize that he got the 2nd kill. Had to do a little bit of a double take, but it's a flawless for Liquid to get themselves in the lead.
Yampi if there's ever a double op here, but even Nats picking one up for his own and coming into play in future rounds. And just look at this hold. I mean, look at the way they're holding that. They know the only way to break through this is to peek out wide since the close angle has already been cleared. And this is just the power of that operator, the Odin, all of that combined, including the fault line as well. And now they say, okay, that Rubble fight, it's not advantageous. Let's push the weak side, but how weak is it?
Okay, Nats going for the timing shot, but it's up splitting the difference right between 2 players. So for now, T1 gains some forward presence outside of C. Flash in, spotting nothing. Nade up over the top. Nano swarms are there, though, inside player has to drop back. Now the lockdown is going to be used. It's a little bit of a more shallow one.
Yeah, they can stay in the site, and Team Liquid, surely they have to account for this, because they can't assume that they've just rotated out. Yep, the fault line, right on point.
Fault line goes out. Snake bite to try to prevent any wraparound out from Waterfall to front site. For now, just trying to cut noise, but again, that operator here, they know about it. Nat sent out that 1 shot. Now they have absolutely confirmed its presence over at Waterfall.
So now Team Liquid, a bit of a tough retake that they have to work with 2 operators. You want to make sure that they don't give any more space.
Playing for the corner, Carpe can stick this one, but he's still going to take about a tick of damage. Actually, no, even more.
Whoa!
Fell so low as Mystic shows up, finds 3 kills. On the hunt for more, shorty in hand, gets the tap, gets the finish, on for the ace. Excurate has been noted. Line suns him into the corner. How heavily do they want to go for it? Well, doesn't matter. Mystic has got it. Gets the aces, Enzo gets the defuse, and Team Liquid will lock in 6 rounds in this half.
Mystic in prime condition today. You know, he's had quite a storied career in Valorant as well, and a lot of fans of Mystic himself, they stayed faithful. They said, we still believe in this guy. Look at the way they work these smokes against T1. I mean, the spray down, just holding it, assuming that they're going to be crowded around that entrance.
I love that he even just was like, well, I'm going to destroy the rendezvous, even though it doesn't matter.
Team Liquid.
Look at the stack.
Yeah, I mean, they're reading it off the timeout. They're saying, okay, T1, their biggest homework is to figure out what to do here about Rebel Control, and they say, well, we're just not going to make it easy at all for you guys.
Already just forcing them off the position. Everybody now going to go sprinting over towards the C site, which Wiley is open. Yappy looking like he's going to be the first one to really arrive in that position. keiko trying to get over this so that he's got a line set up for that operator. Now Trailblazer jumping forward. There's at least one. Now they know.
Oh no.
As well, that AWP is going to be there. Hunter Sphere going to be opened up here from Enzo, looking for the shot. And oh, Carpe and Rossi both nearly taken out by that final volley.
Yeah,
They do manage to survive.
Trying to do just some extra damage. Now Team Liquid, they are able to hold on to the back. They still have Mystic on the lurk as well.
Isu rushing forward, finishes off Yampi, had been whittled away at by side player Spam. Finish the job, execute. Goes ahead and gets a kill, and that's going to be taken out. Odds of the hold looking pretty good here for the side of T1 as Carpe maybe contemplating going for this swing, but against the Odin, will be quite bold. Swing in, and so will be met with execute. Mystic does a quick little TP jiggle peek, spotting one, but side player's not ready for him to come swinging around the left side of Mount. Push comes in, keiko takes out two. It's all on execute. Carpe, but he just gets taken down. The draw down runs out of bullets. And Carpe with the classic.
Go for Rebel again. If there's a fast push, they don't have the lockdown anymore. There's no rolling thunder. Rush to C. They didn't quite account for the Hunter's Fury. It got some damage in, but Saya was able to at least get into the site, plant down, and eventually they lead it to a post-plant scenario.
Far closer than it felt like it needed to be, but Liquid again exerting that early pressure over here towards a main. Snatch control, and once again this does send Team T1 attacking over towards C. Showstopper at the ready, Cosmic Divide also available. Carpe just looking to get that orb. You can go for the plant, get that spike down, they will have Seekers to use.
Yeah, but look at Izu. He's reading this adjustment from Team Liquid that there might be a heavier lurk coming in, and that's exactly how Team Liquid decides to try to combat the C plant. Izu, if he can get the double.
A lot of pressure on him. He's not going to be able to find one. Takes Mystic down to 70 and now ends up with the spray. Coming up with 70. Yappy. Oh, he gets a 2-for-1 special. Rossi and Carpe both fall to the wayside. Now it's all on execute. Who's been spotted, stunned, TP's back, and then instantly dies. A flawless round to end the half. As Team Liquid will...
They string together 6. And I will say, you know, obviously even the 5th round win for T1, it was just on a dime. But Team Liquid being aware.
Oh. A nice little drag across from Yampi with relative ease.
And this is one of the things that the Killjoy can shine in, right? It's just you have your pick in terms of watching for those lurks with that turret.
Okay, quick clear. That's what you want out of your supports when you're trying to get this forward angle. Boombot does get cleared out, but given that it was locked on an execute, they should anticipate that there's going to be somebody on this left side. Tries to go for the timing shot, does hit Yampi.
Yeah, that allows Carpe to just kind of sit close. Trying to pinch on.
Oh my goodness, sends the pop flash, but Enzo just pre-fires it. Now the swing up from side player. He's not going to find anything. Suddenly, Izu's the last man standing.
Team Liquid had the read on this. They knew that the potential was there for that pinch. We've seen it so much in this tournament overall. But also coming out from T1 and Team Liquid, not a stranger to it.
What a blink and you miss it around. Granted, everybody on Team Liquid quite low, but pushing out of the smoke is going to prove to be rather difficult. And without Izu being able to get the jump on one person, pick them off. Execute just not ready for Yampi to be pushed all the way that far forward, so just gets tagged from behind. Ping comes down. This time they couldn't clear the dart, so in that opening series was Execute having to be repositioned. We always pretty much saw him playing around this C side of the map, and okay, pushes up, wins out versus the Marshall. The headshot does come through. Saya tagged down to 25, but also managed to find a kill on the keiko. So a decent start here for the side of T1.
Oh, I love that Rossi's holding on to that extra snake bite, though. Doesn't want to waste too much time. Wants to make sure they get more info.
Now they know.
Spike
Double push
down
up there
A.
towards stairs. Yampy going to be taken down.
the spike.
Put the spike down for a brief little moment. Nat's there to retrieve it, but now
Enemy
4v1 as Mystic all on his lonesome.
Now it comes out. I mean, just good hold on that ability to make sure you waste time when you need it most. Run down the clock.
Right click shots, painting a bit of a picture there around Mystic. He's able to find one. Weapons still not recovered here. 4T1. So it's still just the two marshals in the
30
classic.
seconds left.
Very doable for Mystic if he can find the first kill.
Paranoia at the ready. That's going to get the catch here on to Izu. He's able to find the elimination with relative ease. Fakes the TP. Saya player now staring up towards rope.
Oh, with the smoke.
Excurate now swinging the angle. Scope in, but he's running out of time. He's got to try to play for it now, but Excurate will be able to find him. It's a thrifty.
The headhunter. Of course, Saya at the same exact time picking out the entry kill against Keiko. I mean, these two sharp shooters on the side of T1 once again, giving a little breathing room for the rest of the team.
Now, major advantage in the weaponry department here for T1. One buying down too low here on the side of Team Liquid. Snake try to push forward. Mystic actually still going to be able to find one, but Carpe gets him, gets Nats as well to boot. Swing around on that left side of Rubble. And we'll be able to pressure him out. Now the swing forward. Yampy again, being the hero! Kills 3 with the Guardian! And now it's all on Rossi. The HP bar so low. And he does have that Odin in hand. I mean, between all 3 players, 65 HP. Even the snake bite will pretty much insta-give them.
They're all crowded into tree as well.
Does he read it? Does he just go for the wall bang? He's starting to open up. Swings it around the left side, but it just doesn't hold it far enough.
Oh, the relocate. Team Liquid one step ahead.
They get in behind the train, the drone on the hunt. The spray continuing, finds one. Yampy tagged low. 17 HP now on him. The back away. 27 bullets remaining, 27 HP on the enemies.
Oh, but Yampy's
Swings
relocating.
back and Keiko is there. Saves the round. What a back and forth, but it's once again Yampy coming up huge.
Yeah, massive round for Yampy. And T1 being a little overconfident, right? They lose Saya, and after you get the initial kills, Carpe thinks, okay, we can still just spray them down. Easy, just cover my side, but he's way too out in the open, susceptible to these double swings. And after that, Izu can't pick his targets either.
18-6 and 7. The battle breach showing up to play. And once again, heavy presence getting ready to push up here towards A. 3 members on Team 1 ready to greet them, though.
Yeah, they will have a Vandal on site as well. Team Liquid, that could be their bane if they want to push all the way through.
Tap on the door, it's going to be the boom bot for now. Saya have to clear, so they keep the Vandal hidden for the time being. Poland at the ready as they want to break Baby Door, pivot over in towards B.
Snakebite buys enough time, but I think Team Liquid, I mean, they have their pick still, right? They haven't quite gotten enough confirmation. They know the Viper is on B, and they know one member is on A, but not much more than that.
Saya waiting, playing this one out patiently. Nebula still holding. Recon Dart not spotting anything now. The push starts coming through.
Oh, it's so good. Just the bouncing back and forth, constantly just making sure T1 can't start to stack and fill the site just yet.
The double creep up. Swing onto the corner, Excurate does manage to find one, but Mystic and Yampy gonna be answering back as Yampy gets himself a second elimination. But Excurate finds 4. Rolling Thunder comes in, Yampy gets himself a third, now in a 1v1, 30 HP versus a Ghost. Oh my God! What a disgusting headshot from Rossi to win the round.
And Excurate was still holding that C side. He was still near the waterfall in C link. Able to get that first kill, opens things up, and oh, after this Rolling Thunder, the hero Poison Cloud from Rossi and a nice flick.
He didn't even have to headshot him, but he gets a rest in this position for free for now. Flash at the ready, shoulder showing on, it's a hand, but the hand is all you need as Excurate will be able to find a second kill off screen.
And at this point, Team Liquid, sure, they still have the turret, but they have nowhere else to go. They have
the flash pack forward, the instant shutdown, Saya is there. Izu spraying away. Will be able to catch another glimpse of Enzo as the flash expires. And it's a very fast round here off the back of the Liquid timeouts. T1 Now within touching distance, 1 round from tying us up.
Good adjustment against the enemy's timeout. They make the correct read that this time they want to pressure a different part of the map. You're still holding on to B with the operator. I mean, kind of a different variation from what Team Liquid did. Excellent shots from Xcurit, of course. Just going for the anti-flash and immediately swinging back out.
Some crazy low-cost rounds. Crossing around the corner, just peeling back. Doesn't want to get hit by this dart. Meanwhile, TP coming through, but yeah, okay, quick cancel. Wisely done there from Mystic, because Izu was right around the corner.
But they're having faith that that's enough to empty the site. And, you know, it's a little bit of an assumption, but a pretty healthy one, I would assume. So this plant will be able to go down now. Showstopper available for Saya.
They storm in. Hefty control. I mean, look at just this dump of utility over towards Waterfall. Showstopper now with the ready, but no satchels to really try to carry him forward, so it's a bit slow going. Push up, Keiko trying to establish some control towards Waterfall. Won't find much. Rossi burns him down. Spray coming in. Push up here into the smoke.
No.
Carpe just gonna get fished out. Yampi spraying away, finds him. Now side player caught off guard by Nats. Push up into the smoke, and Izu will be able to hold the line. Xcurit gets one. Hunter's Fury going across. Enzo gets Izu. The shot from Xcurit takes down Mystic. Now Xcurit's covering fire is there. Gets himself a third, and the fuse comes in.
That living turret here for T1. He is back in prime form.
Defending side, looking good with the chamber. Unfortunate for Carpe, but Yampi just knowing, okay, well, there's a smoke here. Somebody's got to be moved up at this point.
Look at that movement, too, around the Hunter's Fury.
Excellently done. But now we find ourselves tied. As T1 looking to give TL a bit of their own medicine. Side player holding the line, comes up with 2 kills. Mystic able to reply with 1. Enzo putting that Bulldog to use, gets 1 as well. And that's now, right now hovering in that defender spawn. Lockdown is available. If Nats can bring this to a 1v1, he will almost certainly invest that ultimate, but actually looks like he's going to do it in advance.
I wonder if he wants to push out off of it, though. Ideally, like you said, he wants to even this out to a 1v1, but there's just no reaction, so he goes for the plant first. This is going to make it certainly tougher for Nats.
Using the time to at least get the ideal setup for himself. Bite lands. It's a little bit of extra damage down onto him.
He's going to wait to go back in. That's his only shot. The mind games are online.
Killed my bot.
Another bite goes out. Now the Nano Swarm used. Xcurit swinging around on the line. He's looking over towards straight. Now looking back towards drop. Like maybe they just doesn't know. The headshot's there, and Nats nearly had it lined up but couldn't pull the trigger. Rossi will stop him dead in his tracks, get the defuse, and T1 will regain the lead. An operator should also be able to be retained and carried over. The T1 first team to hit double digits.
Yeah, like you said, just barely scraping that by. The setup from T1, I mean, Side player was just going to be the sacrificial lamb, right? He was meant to be the scout there for the pop flash, and it initially looked pretty good. Of course, some dicey trades, and the mind games were very close here for Nats, but just didn't have enough health, really.
Hit now over towards C. Fault line sent. Keiko looking for the rush forward here, but doesn't have that showstopper. Could grab the orb and have it online, though.
Yeah, and T1, hopefully they've calculated this. I think they just want to send all their ultimates this round so that they can make sure they get one step closer here.
Now Carpet just going to be scouting, see if there's anyone playing forward. There is. Mystic taking quite a bit.
Only 40 seconds left as well, and Team Liquid, they just have no information.
Okay, well, they get that much.
Yeah, but with that, I mean, T1, yeah, the Seekers can come out. Again, they were prepared to send every ultimate to buy time. They are prepped and ready to block this B site.
Shock sent. Carpe pulling the trigger before that flash can hit. Does find Keiko, but Yampi quick to reply. Takes down the enemy Sky. And now they're in such a rough spot. It's like, well, you either play forward here into this B site, which they're going to do as Isu quickly comes up with 3 kills. But it was that or pivot towards C where the pit was still waiting for you.
Yeah.
T1 will mow them down.
You know, flubs it. And Team Liquid just looks like they were at a loss as to what the next course of action has to be.
Tell me that they were all blind.
Yeah, wow.
1 charge away from having that Rolling Thunder online, and oh man, what a flick that would have been. But Xcurit unable to find it. Actually doesn't even take too much damage. Felt like he should have been ripped to shreds there, but walks away with 80 HP. In the meanwhile, T1, 3-man shove coming out of A main. They're looking for this crunch.
Yeah, they do have the Cosmic Divide as well, so the remaining forces, ideally, they should have been able to empty it, but Rossi gets caught.
Okay, Saya will find Enzo, put some additional damage down onto Mystic. 31 health remaining for him. Showstopper Rocket not finding much of anything. Saya now also just one away from having his own ult.
Liquid needs to push out.
Yeah, they're starting to pivot around, wrap around in towards B, but Carpe will find Yampi, so while they're rotating out, they're still bleeding members dry. Izu, oh, what a counter straight from him! Just stops dead in his tracks and takes out Keiko. Now it's all on Nats and Mystic to try to close this one out. Spike gets planted. But they could absolutely end up being surrounded.
Yeah, I mean, they're going for the 1v1s at different angles just so they can still have two options to pinch onto the diffuser.
I mean, they could just Cosmic Divide, cut the map in half diagonally, block off that Heaven access as well as Baby Door.
I mean, that map point was so valuable.
So they're not going to go for it. Instead, Extrait is going to be inching forward, but Nats takes him down. Now the Cosmic Divide going to be invested. That util not there. Nats needs to try to push up, swings in, but Izu will once again find a 3K. And T1 will move up 12-9.
Great round from T1. The reaction to just instantly sprint out of A. Use all your util on the way to make sure you never have to press on the brakes. They catch the backside here of Team Liquid. Even you get the comms, right? I mean, you had Excurate holding spawn. Spotted no one in the site, you know they're going over to B, and oh, look at that hold.
I mean, they were running out of time. You know, they know that the fuse is being held, but if you'd gone for the knife check on the wall, would have been able to get Carpe. TP forward here towards Rubble. With that Rolling Thunder, it could just end up being a very swift take. As Keiko, great opening shot. Drops the operator. That player gone, but there's a second one.
Now, they do have to be, I mean, Team Liquid, that does give them a little bit of an opening where they can, enter into the site and then hold on to the Rolling Thunder in the post plan. Just trusting the drone.
Put this swarm in and take this one. Also trying to see if he can catch anybody with the off here. Is Carpe trying to play off his own flash, ends up falling. That minor spray through the wall actually takes Nats down to 30 HP. So Izu with a decent read, just couldn't quite get the kill. Mystic now in a forward position over here at stairs, but Excurate swings out. Finds that one, but
look at this setup, right? Nats going all the way around because you have that Rolling Thunder. You know you can still play for time. So Nats has all the time in the world to go all the way around. Trademark not going to be activated because of that distance.
Yampi not getting tagged, and there it is. Nats coming in from behind, takes out Izu, puts the Odin on the floor. Excurate starting to back away. Nats just around the corner. He's wary about this, but he doesn't quite have the angle right.
Last player standing.
Swings out. Yampi still.
Look at Yampi, 27 kills so far on the first map. We might even go into overtime here if Team Liquid can make it happen. But now, as you mentioned, you have other ults coming up close. Now you have some more leisure to work with. Maybe force the entry here with the Rolling Thunder. Set up some orbs in the plant for another ultimate.
Grenade.
Made out early. Very minor damage. Everyone otherwise healthy. Side player, Showstopper is online. He decides to pull the trigger on that one should the execution come in. There's the tap on the door. More being taken.
Sancho's Fury.
So now having the ult, but Excurate this time. Able to take out Keiko.
That's the cue for Nats to start working towards another site, right? They don't have the raise for the explosive entry, so
he's double push into tree. Side player, if he pulls the trigger on it, he's going to. Rolling Thunder in response, he gets pushed back, but still, he's got a rocket in his hands. He's just waiting. He's running low though, and they will be able to back away and get away from this. Actually doesn't even send the rocket out. Mystic somehow takes down Carpet, just charging in through that smoke.
And Nat's still holding the site, but he can't check up in B heaven.
Excurate just sat here. There's no more flashes, the fault line not available. Nat's trying to get into a position, the smoke comes down, crucially, Mystic helping escort them forward. Plant now coming in, Excurate looking like he actually wants to push that smoke, but it would almost certainly be a death sentence for him.
Yeah, Rossi, I think making that call for him as well, just saying if we just hold this line, we can try to go for the retake. However, Saya needs to pick off the kills here.
Squeeze between two different players. Mystic watching the door, I mean, he can make the call, so Enzo knows to just continue watching this line.
No reason to overpeak from either side.
Breaking through here seems nigh impossible.
Yeah, looks like they're prepared for a save. Looks like they just want to do some more damage here, try to take away some weapons. Most of them still can healthily buy up.
Side player's suspicions very much confirmed there. Knows that he's made the right decision, and yep, it will just be the save. Nat swinging around towards that defender spawn. Looks like xCured hearing the footsteps will be able to take him down, and Rossi finishing. Does get Mystic, so decent damage dealt here on the back end. 3 members surviving for T1, 2 for the side of Team Liquid.
Yeah, the initial hold, and then you pass it over to the tour de force. I love it. The rotate is very early. This could catch Team Liquid off guard.
You should
run.
run.
Flash, side player not quite going to be able to get away from that one. Lockdown now invested. Wants to just try to stay on this line. See if he can catch anybody coming through, but they don't see anybody yet. Liquid playing this out very patiently. For the last few seconds, and they actually do get a detained catch onto one. Thing coming down. Paranoia across. Keiko's clipped by that one.
Spike planted.
Yeah, that doesn't allow him to push through any further, so they're going to have to hold from C Mound. They do have the Hunter's Fury, and T1, no one on the flank to catch that.
There's no approach from behind whatsoever. Full shove out from that defending side. Get themselves forward onto the site. Nano Swarm, first one going to be popped. Carpe trying to get himself up close. Sends out the pop flash, goes rushing forward, and Carpe does find 2. Nat's able to take him down. But this opens things up here for T1. xCured, however, falling. Hunter's Fury crashing across. Rossi going to be eliminated. Side player with the off swing does find Nat. Keiko, however, pushes up onto the side. Saya takes him down. It's all on Enzo. No shock darts. The hold is coming through, but Enzo, he manages to finish him off. It's 12-12, and we go to OT.
And I will be that insurance plan. And it comes into play. It gets him enough time where Saya just has to stick at the end.
You can hear them calling for it there. Saya want to think like, okay, I can cover you, but then realizing Keiko was still up within the site. Happy.
But the
Just
turret's
behind the pillar. Turret will be cleared out. Now they know there's an open play. Jump around the corner, side play. Playing off the back of that flash beautifully, just fine. Nats gets taken out by Yampi, who's then quickly traded by Carpe.
Oh, but the
And so has the lineup, and it's just it's just not fair. Gets the elimination, but Rossi's quick the trades. The man advantage still going to be here for T1.
Exactly, and you still have Izu as an insurance. He has a little bit more time. Both his teammates alive in the site. Now even xCured exiting, so that buys him even more time. All theory points to T1 taking this round if Izu just doesn't get caught.
Yep. Right now, it's looking very good for him. He's creeping up around the back. Keiko showing no idea whatsoever. Was scoped in. Ends up getting taken down. The shorty from that distance. Not going to get the kill that Rossi was looking for. So Mystic will take him out, but xCured, he's got the lineup. He's got the kill, and T1 have got map point.
Couldn't figure out how to break into a site. They just started to say, well, if we just all pile in right at the last second, they'll never expect it. Sure, Enzo good Odin, but Rossi was somewhat aware of it, able to get that swing around as soon as he... Oh, this adjustment from Team Liquid, though. They don't want to give up the space for free.
Okay, the drone will come out first. It will get cleared, and that's going to be him TPing back. Now, though, TL can start pushing forward and garnering some space for themselves as Keiko mows down 3 outside of C.
Taking that back.
Low HP remaining on him, but now has a showstopper available.
Oh, and without the spike getting planted, T1, they just have to wait. They don't know where it's coming from.
They're not sure which direction it's going to be. Showstopper does get popped early. Keiko suspecting that someone's still going to be hovering nearby, and he is correct and will be rewarded. Now is on for an ace. Potentially our second one here of this match. Holding the line, xCured. One standing between him, but man, he's instantly gotten it. A second ace for TL. And a second round of overtime.
Keiko all alone on that C side. You know, they just left 2. He's left after the pop flash comes out. T1 comes out swinging, gets the spray down on 3, and that just suddenly makes the round so much easier. Gets the anti-flash on his own. And
absolutely gorgeous control.
And the way they were set up too, right? Nat so far behind on Mound draws all the attention. And then Keiko able to just focus on his own shots, but I mean, yeah, this is just all-out brawl on Rubble. Team Liquid, they're just buying time on B and C site.
Pops in play once again. Fault line catching on to a few. And as they try to walk across, Enzo again finding a kill as that paranoia is so high value for Mystic. Takes down Carpe, strands the spike, push up into the smoke. Mystic finding another one. Runs out of bullets, trying to swap over onto the shorty, but just does not have a target. And suddenly it's all on Izu. The last man standing with 59 HP. And the spike still on the floor. Has to 1v3 to stop Liquid from getting themselves up to map point.
I have the spike.
A nigh impossible task with only 59 HP, like you mentioned, but he has to pick out these isolated duels, and first up, it's going to be Nats.
Turret will alert them. So Nats for now, checking over here towards Waterfall. Pings it, draws Nats' attention back over towards B. But hasn't gotten any movement at all out of Yumpy and Enzo. They are just feet planted, glued down. And Enzo will be able to get the kill. The plan comes to fruition here for Team Liquid, and now they find themselves at map point.
Been a little while since they had the lead, but finally one step away from taking the map. And you look at the composition, you look at things like the Odin. I mean, Team Liquid is always going to be advantageous when you go in an all-out brawl like this. I think T1 just thought, we crept into C last time, let's try to creep towards A this time. Surely they won't commit to the full fight because they hadn't in a while. I mean, good adjustment from Team Liquid trying to stay ahead of T1. Just catch them snoozing.
Carpe with the flash, not finding much of anything there as Enzo just continues to do the devil's work.
Ah, if it breaks, it breaks.
Okay, shot from Execute. First one, not connecting. He wants to go for the re-swing, thinks better of it. Decides to pull back, but Saya player does fine.
And T1 now just holding, getting prepared for the potential swing into B as well. You look at Izu, he's scouting for that. He knows that that's the weak spot on the map right now for the defensive team.
Need that back.
Searching, does get the tag there on a Saya player. He goes ahead, jumping back. He's going to rotate all the way around towards that ceiling side.
Destroyed.
Spike now planted. It's a shot nearly there. Yumpy lucky to get away with that one with his life. Mystic again, just taking a forward position here within his own smoke.
But these are the things that can really make or break the round.
Izu solo. If they double push, it's going to be a very easy transfer, but now Side player will be able to find the headshot, but so will Nats. He shuts down Carpe, trying to push in through Baby Door. Extra now taking a close angle. Swings in, but Nats covering fire. Helps save his teammate's life. Showstopper at the ready. Sends it close. Side player on for an ace, and he will get it, our third one of the map.
Holy cow.
As we go even deeper into this overtime, 14-14.
Switching sides.
What is going on between these
Overtime.
players? 3 aces, 2 of them in overtime, and man, Saya player, a heroic hold. I love what he does with the Showstopper as well. Doesn't risk it. You know the Odin's still online. He could just start swinging and spraying at any moment's notice. So he just plays for the timing here, starts to hear it. He's waiting for that trigger, then swings back out.
Absolutely unreal. I mean, what's the record for most aces in a series? If anyone knows that.
Oh, wow, yeah. Never even considered that.
Send that stat our way on Twitter, please. Or on X. Because I'd be very curious.
Nico.
Okay.
No way out,
one,
though.
but yeah, can't get out. Sends the paint shells to try to slow them up a little bit more.
Oh, look at Enzo, though. He gets the read. He's like, there's no way they were so quiet. And now with Carpe dead.
Carpe, but yeah, Izu will be able to take him out. So Yumpy gone, the A site broken open. Enzo nearby. Looks like this could end up being a B pivot. They're thinking about it, or at least inching that way for a brief little moment, but now it's just going to be a tap on the door.
Oh, but the Odin.
The Odin is here.
They don't know he's here this early.
No, they do not. He will be able to find one, but Rossi somehow continues to just be somewhat impervious to this Odin. He's always the one
planted.
taking it out.
One
Nats
enemy remaining.
forward, up on drop, gets the kill, Execute. He's just got the open hand. He's playing such a narrow line. Misses the shot, tries to pull back. 3 scopes, gets that no scope hit, but he was 1 HP, and it's an easy cleanup from Mystic. Team Liquid, once again, getting it up to map point.
Amazing round. But at the end of the day, It really goes down to Enzo getting just like a half a second head start to start rotating before Carpe really tries to throw the full fake onto C site. That allows Enzo to already be on site, slows him down just another second, allows Nats to be positioned on Heaven, again, ahead of T1's own timer.
Try and extend this OT even further. Last pack across rubble. Being spotted quite just yet. Enzo spamming, seeing what he can find over a tree, but side players are, or rather, Carpe's already pulled well back. Paint shells in, Saya distracted. The blue of the paint shells helping to block Yampi swinging out. Finds the opening kill. Tap on the door now, Excurate trying to see if he can spot anything over towards B. Nebula dissipating, Yampi holding the line, comes up with another kill before falling. Keiko will find Carpe, and it looks like this might just be the end of this map.
Yeah, I mean, the setup from Team Liquid, two pairs right now working together. They have their pick of B or A site. They want to just be absolutely certain. They hear noise here on C-Link.
Excurate finds a shot on the one, push into the smoke, gets the no-scope on the Mystic. Now, Rossi holding it down at A, swing in, Keiko will find the kill, takes a bit of damage, but this spike plate gives him a showstopper.
Got the paint shells as well, so many ways to draw out time and the plant position. I mean, Excurate has to check both angles. He has to clear one 100% before he can return to the spike.
And he's got to be quiet because he knows that that showstopper could come his way.
It's going to be activated on a timer. I mean, Excurate, if anything, he's playing against time right now. He wants to check drop, but it's going to take too long.
I feel like he has to rendezvous. He has to be able to dodge this showstopper.
He has a good idea.
But he's running out of time. Looks like he's not going to be going for the setup. He's just going to be swinging the corner. Tries to go for it, but the rocket will connect. Keiko with the 3K will take Team Liquid across the finish line. What an opening map, 16-14.
Wow, and Team Liquid going for the throwdown on Lotus, saying, all right, we've both shown it. We have tape on each other. Who comes out on top?